Alright, you know the deal. New Sparking Zero trailer, new character announcements. Let's see if there are any surprises this time. Yes, it does.
You should join us, Kakarot.
My name isn't Kakarot.
This is a different type of trailer.
I have no idea how out of
Okay, we're doing some story stuff with the Raditz versus Goku.
fool.
Piccolo, your attack! Do it now!
Do it, Piccolo!
Cannon! Well then, let playtime begin.
Cyberman getting announced, okay. He was one of the leaked characters, you know? The more leaked characters get announced, like Chiaotzu, the better. Because I feel like then we can really look forward to future trailers, because we actually don't know who's coming.
Even though I'm in a bit of a bind, this is always what gets me pumped. Body, don't fail me.
Are we doing sort of a Sagas trailer here? Because I know from, like, the previous scans that Cell is gonna get announced. Frieza Z, by the way. Still not announced. Kui! Yep, alright. Kui, I wasn't sure. But yeah, here he is. I think in the latest prediction, I already said, yeah, he would make it. Dodoria, I think, was very obvious. Because Zarbon leaked. Are they gonna show Zarbon? Yes, Zarbon transformed. I like that they're doing sagas. I hate that they're doing copyrighted music. But that's a YouTuber problem. It's still a cool trailer. Next, Nail. A lot of people didn't have Nail in their predictions. And I thought, no, I think that's a character that's making it for sure. We're gonna get the rest of the Ginyu Force, Recoome, Goldo, and of course, Ginyu. Body change! Nice, and we only have Frieza first form for now. And I should have spoken sooner. That is a sick transformation, by the way. The animation on that one was really sick. Oh, I love it. I love how he's like morphing and shifting. It looks great. And Frieza Z, fourth form. Also Frieza Z full power? Like the buff Frieza? Do we get that? It's after the Spirit Bomb, so if it happens, it's now.
Ruthless! Heartless!
Oh, okay, Goku's very mad. Goku mid is very mad. He's going Super Saiyan. He is mad. There it is, full power. Okay, so that's all the Friezas. I think this Frieza is gonna go on the top right of the hexagons. And that's my placement prediction. We'll see if I'm right. It's one of the few places where there's still space. And I think it's where it makes the most sense. We're done. No Cell, huh? Okay. Cell was in the scan. So were a couple of androids. He goes in the middle next to the other Frieza. Okay. I think we gotta talk about the other character announcements then. This was a while ago, but they had the scan with Trunks, Android 18, and Perfect Cell. That's just Perfect Cell. It's not Super Perfect Cell or anything, so not a new character yet. But the other page did have a few characters like Android 16, finally, Android 19, and of course Dr. Gero, who we knew was gonna be in the game because he was actually playable in the demo, but they still haven't actually announced him. And right next to those guys, you have Android 17Z, finally confirming that 17Z is going to be a separate character to 17 Super. Not just a skin or a skin with a different moveset. No, its own separate character. And none of those characters have been added to the screen yet, so we will still see them in a future trailer, which I think is always a bit of a bummer. It's like watching a trailer for characters you already know are going to be playable. They put Frieza Z right next to Frieza Super. These characters are separate. You cannot pick Frieza first form and transform all the way to Golden Frieza. If you want to be Golden Frieza, you're going to have to pick Frieza Super. Separate character. They put the Ginyu Force exactly where I thought they would. Nail went next to Tien, where I thought Chiaotzu would go, but Chiaotzu is all the way on the right, which is a fine spot for him too. They put Cyberman next to Raditz. I like that. For some reason, Zarbon and Dodoria went all the way to the bottom there. Curious placement, but I guess it's kind of random. And Kui's all the way on the bottom right. And that's it. I don't think there were a ton of surprises here. I think Kui is probably the biggest one, but even him, he had a lot of supporters, a lot of people that thought he was going to be one of the characters to make it. I don't believe I had him in my initial roster prediction, so he's definitely an L for me. But Nail, let's just say, I kinda nailed that. Easy joke, I know, but it was right there. By the way, at San Diego Comic-Con, there was an IGN interview with the producer, and they just name-dropped Tao Pai Pai and the Red Ribbon Army.
Jiren can fight Tao Pai Pai. You know, you can have anyone from the Red Ribbon Army fight against, I don't want to say Jiren again, but Vegeta,
I think Tao Pai Pai is definitely going to be playable, and name-dropping him there, I mean, it makes it even more likely. For the Red Ribbon Army, not really sure what they mean by that, but maybe, General Blue, we'll see. But it seems like they are finally showing us trailers based on sagas. Up until now, they had these fun little gimmicks like Rivals or Power versus Speed, Master versus Apprentice. I think finally they ran out of topics, and now they are just giving us sagas starting with Saiyan and Frieza Saga. And given the scan and all the androids being announced and Cell being in that scan too, I think the next trailer is definitely going to be Cell and maybe also the Buu Saga. So then we can get into Dragon Ball Super and do those arcs as well. From here until October, there's not a long time left. This is what the roster looks like right now, but it's actually a lot more complete than it looks. This is what the roster actually looks like right now, and the trailer today actually doesn't change anything that I said right here. Thank you so much for watching.